Okay, so this video is kind of coming out of nowhere, I know. By now you must have heard about this bot running around. You know, the one that asks whether you wanna be his friend, and then if you reply to him he hacks into your account, gets access to your private and unlisted videos, and steals your Android 17 body pillow. Yeah, I know, scary shit. If you haven't heard of it, then do you even exist? At first I wanted to just kind of agree with everyone, despite the fact that, you know, getting your account compromised because of replying or subscribing to someone it sounds ridiculous, I know. But then I looked a bit more into it and I kinda wanted to have my own take on the situation. Now, keep in mind, all the things I'm gonna say is just my theory. For all I know, maybe this is true. Maybe this guy actually can hack accounts by just reading replies. I don't fucking know. In fact, no one fucking knows at this point. I'll also keep the editing to a low level, cause I'm already working on a different video right now, and I don't want this video to get delayed too much. I wanna get this out as quickly as possible. So from what I can tell, the situation started when EventZ111 made this video. Now, I do have a couple of problems with this video. Firstly, the entire first third doesn't actually prove anything in terms of the comments hacking the accounts. Most of it is just people saying that, well, there are bots, and they exist, and they comment often, which is, I mean, yeah, welcome to YouTube. Every small YouTuber has to deal with these bots. I mean, welcome to YouTube, yeah, you haven't been here in a while, but we'll get to that. Oh, then later he says that, there was a person commenting on one of the bots' videos asking them to give their account back. Oh, and yeah, sure, it definitely got deleted before you could screenshot it. People told me this video has evidence. I'm not seeing any of it. Then later he talks about how these bot channels have these tutorials on how to grow on YouTube, and how they don't even follow their own tips. Now, this is something I've actually wanted to cover myself a while back. While I was making the Project Freddy Remastered review, I was actually thinking of making a video where I just go through these quote-unquote tips about how to grow on YouTube, and just show just how shit they are, really. I will admit, partially it was because I was just getting annoyed at having his comments like on every single video I upload. But then his account got deleted and I was just like, whatever. I guess I'll just not make a video about it. But again, how is this actually related to accounts getting hacked? I have no clue, honestly. After that he talks about how there are real people making comments on those videos. But notice how when he scrolls through all of these channels, all of them are very small, okay? Here's the thing, with these small channels, it is very likely that they're gonna see someone support them and be like, hey, you wanna be a friend? And they'll be like, yeah, sure, and then they'll subscribe, they'll check out their videos. I don't think this is them getting hacked. This could just be them being just positive towards the guy. And, well, naive. Then there's one thing that I guess you could say is evidence. He shows how there is a screenshot of a comment on his video before he even publishes it. Which, I mean, hey, I guess I'll see if this is really true when I try to upload my video, but this is just something that could be Photoshop, really, just saying. Plus, this is the Zimmer tracks / whatever the hell avatar picture. I've had this guy comment on my videos multiple times. Never did he comment on my private or unlisted videos. Just saying. After that, you know, it's the video is just mainly fluff. It's just, oh, we gotta spread the word and whatever the hell. Let's get to other stuff. Now this guy claims on his Twitter page that he got hacked. And then he says that over 50k channels have been hacked too. Now, at first I just kinda looked at it and I was like, okay, sure, I guess that's probably true. But now looking at it, with how his actual video barely had any evidence, I wanna know where he pulled that number from. Well, I guess it's time to get to the second part of the video. This is where we get into something that not that many people really covered, if any at all. After actually looking at his channel, I found that there was something not really lining up. Look, the guy has 40k subs. Now, his most recent video about the situation got over 100k views. I mean, okay. But then look at his other videos. None of them can even hit 5,000 views. Heck, most of these can't even hit 1,000 views actually. But then scrolling down just a bit, you may notice that this guy has been gone from YouTube for about 3 years. And hey, deja vu, I've just been in this place before. Yeah, this is a very familiar situation. As some of you may know, this is literally the same thing I went through. If you go through my uploads, you know, if my channel doesn't get hacked by the time you see this video, but hey, who knows? You'll see that I stopped uploading videos at all on 11th of August 2016 and then came back almost 3 years, way over 3 years later. Now, when you leave a channel like this, it is pretty obvious that you're gonna have a lot of subscribers that are basically inactive, and your views are certainly gonna drop. In fact, when I uploaded my video where I was like talking about how I came back, basically the first video that I had uploaded in, again, over 3 years, overnight it only got 12 views. And even now, compared to my previous uploads, which would normally have either multiple thousands of views or at least multiple hundreds of views, my newer videos mostly sit at around multiple hundreds, sometimes struggling to even reach 100, and one video that hits 1,000 views. Why are there so many more people watching this compared to everything else? I don't get it. Now yes, as a channel with 4,500 subscribers, these numbers aren't exactly stellar, but here's the thing, if you look at this guy's channel, he's got 40,000 subscribers, and with his views, I feel like it won't take me too long till I have about the same amount, and this guy has almost 5 times the amount of subs I have. How the fuck does that work? But here's something even more interesting. I mentioned how, well, I actually experienced a drop in the views, implying that, you know, I used to get more views, and now I get less views. But then look at this guy. His views are about as low now as they were 3 years ago before he left. Now, the last video he uploaded until he left was on October 29, 2016. Social Blade allows me to look at his subscriber count as back as February 2017, so close enough. If you look at it, you can see that he used to have 37k subs then, and then they were slowly declining. Then I decided to dig even deeper and I looked at the Wayback Machine of his channel. There's only one instance saved and it's all the way back in June of 2013. And honestly, looking at the views, this seems like when his channel was at his peak. And look, 20k subs. He was already pretty big back then. God damn, this YouTube layout is giving me some real nostalgia. Oh man, I remember when times were so much simpler. Okay, I'm getting sidetracked. And yeah, I had scrolled through his uploads all the way back to 2013. They had been pretty bad for a while in terms of views. And then looking at his recent videos, I don't know, I guess he's supposed to be a gaming channel, because, you know, he's making videos about, the popular video games. You got Animal Crossing, you got Final Fantasy VII, then he makes a fucking, why Captain America couldn't lift Thor's hammer, like, aren't you supposed to be a gaming channel? Yeah, you know, I don't know, maybe it's just me, but it really seems like he's been trying to latch onto trends to get his views back up. And it hasn't really been working out for him. How can you even let your channel die like this? Oh wait. He used to be part of the machine. Okay, that explains a lot. Now, I'm not throwing shade here. I am totally not saying that this guy is just a disgruntled YouTuber who wants to screw over the experience on the website for everyone just because he didn't get as much attention as he wanted. We never had this happen on the website before. YouTube is such a magical place, am I right?
Awesome! This means that YouTubers are gonna suffer, unfortunately.
Oh boy, I definitely feel kinda weird making this video, you know. I'm used to being kinda positive, you know, and now you're gonna see kinda more of a cynical side of me, I know. But here's the thing, there is one thing that internet in general has kinda taught me over the last couple of years. And it's that you kinda have to look at the situation from multiple angles. And there, I just kinda wanted to provide my point of view here, after doing like, quite a bit of research. Now, I do still wanna play it safe. Again, as I said in the beginning, all of this is just a theory. For all I know, I could be wrong. So I'm still gonna delete those comments and block the users that send them. Although that's something I always do, so nothing new really. And hey, kind of a shameless plug, I know, but go follow me on GameJolt. You know, if my account gets compromised, I'll let you know. And if my channel does get hacked, I mean, it won't be that big of an issue, to be honest. I have all of my videos backed up ever since I came back in January. And hey, I'll make a new channel without thousands of dead subs. It's really not much of a problem. The only reason that I sticked with this channel instead of making a new one when I came back was mainly purely because of sentimental reasons. So yeah, Tom, I don't know, Canadian comedian, Canadian comedian. What else was there? Zimmer tracks. Then there was a NCS Trap Boom, but I haven't seen them in a while. And the new ones, Logan and Vakzy. Come on, come at me. Fucking bite me, suck me.